YouTube.
What is up? What is up? What is going on, people? Welcome to the Hustlers Kung Fu Live Show, where we're going to talk about the Black People Marketing Department, which reared its ugly head this week. This is sponsored by the Corporate Toolbox. The price goes up November 1st. So let's talk about what went down in the Hustler Kung Fu Spear this week. I made a video, and there are some of you who get all up in your feelings whenever I talk about Omni and the Hellcat. And I made a reference, and then I got this comment. Omni's a real dude. He's an app developer. Omni in the Hellcat is no more an app in the app developer than I am a 6'8" NBA player. Because I asked this question, because this person said there's all this other stuff and went into it. And I said, if Omni's an app developer, how come he's not developing apps? Simple question. There's a lot of app developers out there. They're nerds. They're making apps. They're doing what they need to do. And wow, that's pretty quick. So one of the things that I want you guys to understand is this person went off. He did not answer the question. He went off and he started talking about me living in Sandy Springs. Don't get too comfortable, Glendon, living up in Sandy Springs, Dunwoody area. The folks gonna get you. You know, I've been listening to that crap for 11 years. None of the bad things that was said that was going to happen to me out here in Sandy Springs has happened according to the Black People Marketing Department. I'm going to tell you why. If you're one of the members of the Black People Marketing Department, this is just going to make you mad. Because it got off into something that I really, really like to go off on. It got off into success traits. He used the quote, "You're mimicking the actions of your oppressor." Man, that is no good. That is no bono, no bueno. Mimicking. See, here's the thing that the Black folks marketing department doesn't seem to understand. There are success attributes and there are non-success attributes. You cannot put a color on attributes that make you successful. You can't do it. You just can't do it. So what I am doing is being a corporate citizen, which is above and beyond what most white folks are doing. Most white folks are not corporate citizens. Like 99% of them are not corporate citizens. I have a better life than most white folks. I know I just offended the Black People Marketing Department, but I live in $1 million house. I drive a Porsche, a BMW. I eat out damn near every day, the days that I eat. I have a better life than most white people. I ain't trying to be white. I'm trying to be the best version of Glendon Cameron that I can be. That's what I'm trying to do. But the Black People Marketing Department, nope. Congratulations, Muhammad. The Black People Marketing Department probably has more employees than they need, man. They have a ton of employees. They have a multitude of employees. People who are, like, one of the reasons I'm doing this live stream, and I'm not going to be here that long, is a big part of the Black People Marketing Department is predominant Black thought, thinking there is a separation between success attributes and non-success attributes. There are none. You know, they want to put a color on things, you know, you're doing successful. And I'm just going to say some stuff. Cam Newton, he's wearing a very Afrocentric hairstyle, and his play sucks. What, 3 interceptions last Sunday? Got benched. But he's very Afrocentric. Now, if Cam, and I'm going to offend the people, if he cut his hair and he got real serious about his game, I think he would be the Cam Newton of old, when he used to have his hair cut. That Cam Newton was throwing bombs. He was unstoppable. But see, once you fall into the Black thought, it kind of clouds your objectivity. Appreciate it. Cause see, this clown, cause he got booted from the plantation. Cause see, here's the thing: why so many people love Omni and the Hellcat. He's got tattoos on his hands, tattoos on his neck. I think he has tattoos on his face. He is the epitome of a hood dude that has done well. And this gives many other hood-like people hope. I can hit a good lick like Omni and the Hellcat. And once again, I can't watch his videos because it's just BS. It's mostly BS. And I do know the YouTube algorithm loves people who flex with nice cars. It loves them. It loves them. And once he was in a position where he had to stop flexing, he kind of went away for a minute until he came back so he could flex because his views were going down. And one of the things is with the black people marketing department, because this clown, he just completely went off. I mean, because once again, when he go to personal attacks, because he started talking about where I was living, how, quote, the white man has allowed me to make this money. And that is very, very offensive for someone that's worked as hard as I am. The white man has allowed me to make money. You just slipped through the cracks. See, the black people marketing department has a polarization filter where they see everything in black and white. And annex group, I lived in the country my entire life, never had issues with them white folks getting me. They let me borrow tools all the time. Like I said, because see, the average white folks of today are not like the white folks of yesterday. The white folks of yesterday was some mofo. We used to have a saying in Alabama, LA, Lower Alabama, had white folks that scared white folks. These country blue-eyed devils. They ain't out there like they used to be. They're not breeding them like they used to. And this is one of the things that the black people marketing department doesn't seem to understand, because the black people marketing department is rooted in ignorance. What's going on? No, it wasn't Omni. Omni wouldn't do that. I got to give him the work because, that shit pissed me off. I have no clue. But he went ahead and he dropped, because I asked him the question. I said, if Omni's an app developer, and go to YouTube channels and look up app developers, and you see these guys, they have the computers, they have the language, they have the look. They're usually white and skinny. Omni and the Hellcat ain't white. He sure ain't skinny. And I feel that what Omni did is hire some programmers to build his app, but he's not an app developer. Because if he was a true app developer, he would have been making more apps, and he, instead of going to a physical product of merch. Omni was in the position where he was scrambling. He's like, man, the government took my money. They took my houses. And every time I mention it, these folks come out there like, Omni's a real dude. Omni's a real dude. Because you got hope that can be you one day, that you can crawl up out the ghetto and, hit you a good lick and be like Omni. Just walking around doing all this other stuff. The whole tried story of used to sell drugs, went to jail. That is a black people marketing department trope. It's just, it ain't for us corporate citizens, man. It ain't for us corporate citizens. It ain't for us corporate citizens at all. Cam, like he got benched, man. He got benched. That's why I'm not doing the stimulus check updates, man. I'm not doing them. I can't toy with people's emotions like that. Now, I would agree with you there, because he did have COVID, but Trump had COVID, and, we will see. But COVID or no COVID, Cam's play has not been the play it was 5 years ago. He's not the same quarterback he was 5 years ago. And this was pre-COVID. Michael House, once again, you think it's silly? Let's go ahead and examine all of the folks who are exhibiting the Afrocentric hairstyles. Antonio Brown, out the NFL. Cam Newton. Like, see, you don't understand because you're part of probably the black people marketing department, because it's like, well, he can wear his hair looking any old way and it's all good and it's all cool. But I'm here to tell you, this stuff influences the psyche. I guarantee you that the mindset of Cam Newton today is not the mindset of Cam Newton when he was the quarterback at Auburn and he was the quarterback of North Carolina. Guaranteed. It ain't silly. You just are not observant and you don't understand because you rooted in black people marketing and stuff. Woo, man. I'm just having fun with this. He's taken a lot of hits. He has. He really has. I mean, dude just went off. He just went off on a tangent. Because, see, when they start talking about where I live, and if you want to know where I live, go to Zillow and put in Sandy Springs 30327 and see where I live. And, it is, because, see, I talk about the ghetto, and I talk about why you should assiduously avoid the ghetto and why you should not live in the low rent area. The black people marketing department, cheap rent. So my kids gonna go to school with your little ghetto children. They're not thinking forward. They're not thinking forward at all, man. That's true, Porty. I'm just having fun, man. I'm trolling. I am trolling. Patrick, like I said, I knew he ain't an app developer. I knew he hired someone because he's not an app developer. He is a manager of a corporation, which was cool, but he ain't no app developer. I knew he hired someone. I didn't even have to look it up. Oh, those stimulus checks. I don't even bring it up. Jay Cool, thanks for $10 super chat. Hey, Mr. Glendon, out of curiosity, where do you see the black community? I see the black community fracturing. There's the progressive blacks, there's the non-progressive blacks, there's the rich blacks, there are the poor blacks, there's the middle class blacks. There are several different components to the black community, and they're all splitting and separating. What's going to happen is the progressive blacks are going to be the nerdy nerds, the smarty smarts. They're going to pull away from the main body of the black community. I see that happening. It's already happening. Mobile cubes don't have longevity. Hey. Statistically, less hair makes you more. Appliance boot camp. I said that a long time. I wrote code for years and never said anything or used any terms that makes you think. He's not a coder. He's just not a coder. He's someone that hit a good lick. That's all he is. He's not a coder. He's not an app developer. What's up, Q47? Nah, it's a multitude of things. He's just not the same person. That's funny. That's funny. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. Oh, I think so. I really think so. The conservatives, a lot of black folks know that conservatives are racist, and they're moving over there because they can work with the racists more than they can work with their own people, which is kind of funny when you think about it. I'm probably not going to do interviews. I don't know what the future holds. It's very disheartening to know that wearing our hair naturally could stifle your business growth. The Sister Crystal Show. That stuff he has on his head looks like a hot mess. And natural is a Michael Jackson afro. Natural or sisters with curls and locks. That is some that I wouldn't. He had to work to get his hair like that. That ain't natural. It didn't just grow like that. He had to do something to it. So, with this disheartening stuff, I mean, like, afros are cool. Natural hair is cool. That ain't natural. He had to do some stuff to make his hair look like that. Well, we will see if he doesn't get in trouble again. Cam got that stripper pregnant and bro took off the pole. Yeah, that wasn't really that wise. Lauren X, go to Savage Finance. I just did a live stream talking about that. So there you go. You're welcome. Pretty much, Annex Group. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he had an afro or, because or he had locks that were neat. Because there's a lot of brothers in the NFL with locks that are neat and orderly. This just looks like some witchcraft. I mean, it's crazy looking. Pretty much. Like I said, there's a ton of brothers in the NFL with locks, and they look fine and respectable. But one of the things that with the black people marketing department, because this Omni and the Hellcat, every time I talk about it, I get somebody that comes climbing out. Omni's a help developer. Omni's a good dude. Omni is a hood dude that hit a good lick. That's who he is. Sold drugs. Multiple baby mamas. The pathology is the same. He just has some little extra cheese. That was the deal. He's looking like, I mean, it's some crazy stuff. But once again, with the black people marketing department is it's an effect again. It's in effect. Well, essentially, Omni is someone that got into IPTV. He created something called Gears TV. He made a lot of money, and he's up on charges for tax evasion and piracy and some other stuff. And the feds seized all of his money and seized his properties. And fortunately for him, he started a YouTube channel, and he was getting his YouTube money, so he was able to allow him to kind of snap back a little bit. It's crazy. Hey, Roger. Hey, I don't go to the ghetto either. Barfield. Omni is tech smart. I would disagree with that. So one of the things is because this dude, he got me a little salty because it's been a minute. Because see, when I started getting these personal attacks about where I live and the things I do, that shows me how jealous these feminine men, because he was a feminine man. He was very, 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 very feminine. Very feminine. Because he went off when I asked him a simple question. Like, if Omni's a coder, why isn't he doing tech anymore? It was the question. And he went off. He dropped like 3 or 4 paragraphs. I didn't read them. I just deleted it. Because when I saw that kind of craziness jumping off, I was like, delete, 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 block. Because you're just a fool. Because see, when we're having a conversation, and you can't answer the question I know I'm dealing with, Hey, he should be. Appliance boot camp. There's videos that talk about what he was doing, but yeah, in his videos he never explains. Kind of like another video I did that was talking about these guys that was doing tequila shots in the Ferrari, and they were dropping all of this supposedly game, and they didn't really say nothing. All right, Thriller Ali. Does 50 Cent have the right to be scared about Biden's proposed 60% tax plan, or will there would be ways to see that you need the corporate toolbox? You need the corporate toolbox because regardless of whatever plan that Biden puts out, there are certain things about the tax code that are just not going to change, and you're still going to be able to get over. Pretty much. Muhammad, that is a fact. That is a fact. Cause dude got all moist, all up in the comments, and I was just like, look at this hissy fit. He had a hissy fit up in the comments. I was like, I'm gonna talk about this clown. I'm gonna block him. I'm gonna talk about him. That's funny. Good for you, Roger. That's funny. Black Tonio views. I agree 100%. The strong will survive and the weak will perish. Because one of the things I want to, right now, I'm just trolling. I'm just having fun. I'm just trolling. That's why I'm in the blackout, and that's why I got the glasses on. I'm just trolling because I needed to get this off my chest, and today is an eating day. If you didn't know, I'm doing what's called alternate day fasting, where I eat one day and the next day I don't eat anything. I just drink water, tea, and coffee and stuff. And this day, which is an eat day, I have way more energy. And on my non-eating days, I have like crazy energy. Because normally, if I do 3 videos in one day, I'm kind of worn out. With this fasting thing, I could do 5 or 6 videos in one day, do a live stream, because I've done 4 videos today, a live stream, and this live stream. And I'm still going. And I got dinner on the way here because I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to shut it down again. Pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, Erica running ads. Hey. I got these, it's funny. I went to an online shop and I ordered them, and I did not know that these glasses came from Korea. I did not know that was going to be the deal, that these glasses would be coming from Korea. I had no clue that they were coming from Korea. Because I got the box and I said, "What is this?" But the black people marketing department is it's going to be hot. It's going to die very hard. The black people marketing department is because this member was an executive in the black people marketing department, because when he started all this, you're mimicking the actions of your oppressor. I'm like, oh Lord. Do you understand the king of kings back in the day in Africa bought and sold slaves before white boys did? Do you understand that was a customary rule of war, that we conquer you, we go and enslave you and rape your women? That's what they did. These were black folks, strong black folks, muscular black folks with the long dangalangs, all up in these hostage, these taken women. That was war. And this is one of the things, because then he started talking about this race war. Let me tell you something. There ain't going to be no damn race war. You want to know why? 42% of the children in this country are born out of wedlock. So that's almost half the kids are born without a father in the home. Who raises warriors? Do mothers raise warriors? Look at the legion of beta simps running around. I don't think so. Men raise warriors. There are not, and this is black women, white women, Asian women, Mexican women. They're having all these babies out here outside of wedlock. And they're not raising warriors. As a society, we have become much weaker than we used to be. The T level of the average man is 30% lower than it was of men 30 years ago. There's no warring abilities. Chief Hotep, pretty much. Sebastian Williams, that's only a small segment of black folks. There's a lot of black folks who are getting stuff done, who are doing things. There's a lot of black folks doing it. Arabic folks did it. I mean, essentially, when you go back to the Moors, and this is people not knowing their own history because they think our history started with slavery. It did not. Our history started thousands of years before slavery. Look it up. Google it. And there's so many people who don't know our history. Yes, it is. It is. Do you know that having a kid out of wedlock positions this kid to go to prison? I know, Joshua. Thanks for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. The Platinum Plan. I haven't read it. I don't know anything about it. I did not know that Jared Kushner said that, but he's a rich white Jew. What do you expect? There's a certain thought process that goes with people in his position. His father was rich. He's rich. He married a rich woman. They're so disconnected from the average person. I can expect him to say all kinds of silly stuff. Barfield, man, that coon. You want to know this funny? I'm supposed to be in trouble living out here in Sandy Springs with, quote, all these white folks, even though there's a lot of black folks in this neighborhood. There's a lot of black folks in this neighborhood. And the coon, I have been called out my name more so by black folks than white folks. It's funny. Pretty much. Lot of issues without a wedlock book. All right, so my food is here. I'm gonna go eat my vittles because I've ordered some nice fish. It's out there getting cold. Thank you, Sebastian. Appreciate that. But you know, once again, the whole black people marketing department is apocalyptic to black folks. And once again, the splintering of the group. And what's going to happen is this small nucleus of progressive black folks is starting to grow, and they're starting to be vocal. They're starting to take action, and they're starting to look around and go like, I'm out. I'm out. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not hanging with you yardbirds anymore. I'll go over here and do this other thing by my damn self. Man, that is crazy. Black folks superpower. Oh man, that is hilarious. Pretty much. So, all right. That's me. I'm just trolling. I'm having fun. I will see you guys in the next one. The Corporate Citizen, the price goes up November 1st. Get in. You're going to like it. Whether you're a brand new person or an established business owner, you can learn new stuff in the corporate toolbox. So with that, I will see you folks later.